When I hear family, I think of love, and I had a really, really happy childhood. It was just a lot of love and a lot of closeness, and I just remember having the support of my mom and dad, my brothers and sisters, and it was always a lot of love.
I remember Khalil, he was quiet, like myself. He would just listen, and in listening, I think we tend to learn a lot.
My husband's really that kind of sports kind of guy, and I remember when he was wanting Khalil to play baseball. And Khalil said to me, I think it was like 5th or 6th grade, "Mom, I'm not a sports kind of guy." I said, "I know, baby, it's okay though."
I knew I was gay about 8th grade. That's when I first started having different thoughts and feelings. And I had to come to terms with it within myself. So I battled with thoughts of, is this wrong? Should I ignore it? You know, what do I do about it? Because I was kind of in denial about the whole thing, and I didn't accept it for a long time. And it was kind of like, you know, I had to live a double life, so to speak.
I knew, and I think I was waiting for him to be okay with sharing with me who he was. Just come on out, baby.
Eventually, I started feeling more comfortable within myself about my own sexuality, and then eventually I ended up coming out to my family. I was scared and nervous about it and just worried about the reaction and what the reception would be, but none of that fear or none of that nervousness came from anything that my family either expressed or showed, really. It all came from society and what society's perception is. When I actually did come out, it was all love and support and acceptance.
His coming out was not a huge revelation. It didn't change how I felt about him, because that's my son. I love him as I love all my sons, as I love my daughters as well.
I remember so distinctly the day that Khalil decided to come out. Well, first of all, he shared it with his sister, who they're so close. They just have a beautiful bond, a beautiful relationship. And so she came to me and she said, "Mom, Khalil gay." I said, okay, and? It was just it just wasn't a big deal. It just wasn't. We were just waiting for him to be okay with sharing with us out loud who he was.
When I look back to when I was in 8th grade, struggling with these new feelings, I didn't imagine that today I would be a confident person that is really comfortable in my own skin and accepting of the person who I was born to be. What I really hope is that the coming out stories, the horror stories, become less and less and less to where they become basically non-existent, because I don't think it should be a horror story to share who you are with your loved ones. I mean, that's what family is for.
Coming out as a black gay man, it isn't easy. Even with all the love and support from your family, he's had some challenges and some situations that society has put in place. So this is a greater campaign than just one family loving their son and supporting their son. It's a campaign for all those sons and daughters that aren't loved and accepted.
Stronger families will lead to a stronger Oregon.
Bro feels like family. You know, it's Basic Rights Oregon. I think of him like, come on, bro. It just has a good feel about it.